It's a two-day activity. It's July 24th. This year's dates are July 24th and 25th. The 25th is set already. The 24th isn't set as yet. It would be the all-day celebration that we encourage food vendors to register early, and also people who wants to be in the parade to register early. This year we would like them to register way in advance. One of the things that we'd ask them to do, if they want to bring their own section, let them do that. Bring your own section, bring your own costumes and stuff like that. That would enhance the festival and make it into a grand affair. It would be Saturday, July 25th. The festival starts at 11 and goes till 10 p.m. in the evening.
On that note, we'll take a 2-minute break and we'll show some of the previous activities that CariFest did in the past. Then we'll be back in 2 minutes and continue this discussion with our guests.
Ou peut trouver sans ou garé, côté maman moins carré. Les ou passer belvédère, virer à gauche, monter mon nom. Bon casse blanc, c'est pas comme ça, chercher à la casse ou quoi. Si ni des autres c'est habitué, passe musique la paix que baisser. Janvier, et vous comme qui dernier fait, pas ni affaires décisées, si on y mal bien, ou te souillé, la goutte d'ailleurs pour commander, et pour manger pas calculer, les musiques la carte boulet, c'est habillé pour nous aller. On nous aller, on nous aller, on nous aller.
Okay, Pedros, now 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to Beyond the Headlines program. Our guest today is James and Christine. And the first part of the interview was covered the historical activities of the Carry Fest for the last 21 years. I hope we covered most of it. And this one, I just wanted to talk about the current events and future programs. Maybe I can start with the participation. How is this organization involved with others to help make it successful on the upcoming events? Is there a participation of other people, or are you seeking for more volunteers? One of you can take it.
Well, we are always looking for volunteers. Sometimes people doesn't realize the effort that it takes to make that one day happen. And at the end of the day, we always find ourselves kind of like overworking ourselves. So if we are lucky enough to get more volunteers for the day off, we sure would appreciate it. We encourage everyone that likes the festival to come and see if there's something that they could do to assist on the day off. We also need participation in the organizational structure of CARIFEST. We encourage people to come forward and lend their expertise. No matter what, you might have something that is helpful. Every little bit helps.
Christine?
I would just add to that like James said, there is something everyone can offer. Either day of, we need volunteers for helping with the event, and we also need, like he said, we need events. We need individuals to help with organizing, making sure the day of happens. Things as simple as calling people to confirm reservations with our vendors and our sponsors and that kinds of things. Those all help. Coming up with the ideas, organizing events beforehand to raise a little extra money to make sure that day happens.
And this is good information. How do people get in touch with you? I know carifest.org, but is there any other information that you wanted to?
So you can contact us through carefest.org. There's a contact tab on our website. You can also send us a message through Facebook. We're Twin Cities Carifest on Facebook. You can contact us through email as well. That's twincitiescarifest@gmail.com. There's our mailing address as well. James?
Yes, our mailing address, they could contact us by mail. It would be 100 South 1st Street, Box 580, 481, and that's Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55458.
And don't worry if we miss it, we're going to display it on the screen so you can get it from there. But if people go into CARIFEST, they will find all this information that you just mentioned, I would say.
You could just simply Google CARIFEST and you'll find us.
Okay. See, I'm from old school, so it takes me time. What is Google? No, just kidding. And thank you for this information. You have, besides the main event, CARIFEST, you have many activities throughout the year. And besides the Aquantanian that we mentioned earlier, what else is your participation involves? Like different events? Is there any?
So
one of you. I'm sorry.
we have our most upcoming event that we have is a dance, a Valentine's Day dance. It's going to be on February 14th at the Knights of Columbus. Details for that you can find on our website, on Facebook. And again, you can always just email us or Google CARIFEST. We also, after that, will be participating in the May Day Parade. That's an annual parade that happens, and we've participated for the last 5-10 years. That's in partnership with Heart of the Beast Theater Company. We also, again, are going to be in the Aquatennial. And then we also have the Tater Days Parade, which happens in Brooklyn Park, and the Earl Brown Parade, which happens in Brooklyn Center.
Okay, I know about this May Day celebration. There's tens of thousands of people show up. Pretty much the same like a Centennial, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And Knights of Columbus on February 14. Is it daytime or nighttime?
This is a nighttime, so you can book a date with your sweetheart and
Okay.
come out and have a good time.
I'm gonna start looking for one.
Now, we also have that February 28th date at the Red Sea also, which would be also nighttime.
Oh yeah, the Red Sea on February 28th,
28th.
which is the last Saturday of February.
February.
Yep. Okay, that one for sure. I'll make it. Thanks. So you do have other activities beside that one. I know you should have been coming earlier, but and a lot of festivals, you know, they may call it Cari Fest. Could be. I mean, it could be also Cari Fest, but African Fest. There's a lack of organizational structure or activities. And what do you think is a common problem of organizing a festival as such, Cari Fest?
Well, the most common problem is that you have to start, and you can't start fully grown.
Okay.
So it's really a growing problem. You have to start somewhere. You have to start small, and then you have to grow. And unfortunately, you have to make mistakes, and you have to improve those mistakes. And then you get to a point where, okay, we're not making so many mistakes. Maybe one every 5 years, maybe one every 10 years. But you have to grow. It's part of having an organization. It's part of planning an annual festival. It's just something you have to go through.
And you just have to make sure that there's progress.
Right.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. James, you want to add anything to it? Since you're the founder,
No, I'm not.
one of the founder.
One of the active people. With any organization, you need to grow. If you're not growing, you're being stagnated, and if you're stagnating, you will die. So we need to definitely have growth, show growth over the years. If we have no growth over the years, what we're doing is it's unsuccessful,
Yes.
and that's not our intention at all.
Okay, thank you. Well, I believe I asked all the questions that needs to ask, but we're going to do a follow-up sometimes in the future, hopefully a month or 2 months before the Cari Fest. But do you have any message for the audience that you wanted to relay at this moment? I'll give about a minute for both of you.
Well, let me say this. Cari Fest is always looking for support, either active physical support or monetary support. We are a non-profit group, and we rely on help from on the outside to make Cari Fest what it is. I invite everybody to come out to the festival or check us out on the website to see. You'll have an idea what we do, and I think it would touch you.
I think that in addition to having people come out and enjoy themselves on Saturday and to help with organizing to make Saturday happen, just realizing that CariFest, one of the goals of CariFest is really a shared, to help promote a shared culture. And that's not just a Caribbean culture, although that's where our focus is. Understanding that we have a human culture, and we need to spend more time focusing on that.
Thank you. And I would say that we all need to participate and show our solidarity. And definitely on my part, I'll be there. Thank you, James. Thank
Thanks.
you, Christian. On this note, we conclude today's program. Until we meet with another guest next week, goodbye.